Hi there, thanks for joining us at this hour. Yes, we're just about another 12 to 13 hours away from the official announcement of the schedule of the 2023 edition of the Cricket World Cup, the ODI World Cup, which will take place in India later this year. We'll get when the tournament starts, when it ends, when the final will take place, what are going to be the venues where India are going to be playing, what are going to be the venues, all the venues in fact where teams are going to be playing their matches. All of those details are officially going to be revealed tomorrow. But what we here at Sports Today managed to do is we managed to pull out some information as far as the venues for the semi-finals are concerned. Remember, the draft of the ODI World Cup was already shared some time back, details of which were shared with you here on Sports Today. We will in fact later in this video be looking at the draft schedule for India. But let's now get to it as far as the semi-finals is concerned. There was a lot of talk about numerous venues wanting to host. There was interest shared by a lot of state boards in terms of hosting the two semi-finals for this year's edition of the World Cup. As it turns out, there was a meeting that took place in Mumbai today. The schedule announcement is also going to happen in Mumbai. So just ahead of that, just a round of meeting that was conducted by the BCCI, wherein many state boards expressed their interest as far as holding the semi-finals is concerned. And now it turns out that there are two venues which have come out to be front runners for hosting the semi-finals of the ODI World Cup. What are those two venues? First, of course, and both those venues, the common thing, by the way, for both those venues is that both those venues happen to be legacy venues as well. There is a lot of history and culture attached to the places where they're situated, and a lot of legacy as well that both those venues have. First, of course, no surprises over there, is the 1KD Stadium in Mumbai, where you will have one of the semi-finals for this year's World Cup take place. Remember, the 2011 edition of the World Cup, which was held in India, the final for that was held at the 1KD Stadium, and as it turns out, this time as well, a big match, not the final this time around. We know it's going to take place at the Narendra Modi Stadium, but as far as the semi-final is concerned, one of the semi-finals will take place in Mumbai at the 1KD Stadium. What about the other venue then for the second semi-final? Yes, contrary to what was believed largely, Chepauk misses out. So there is not going to be any semi-final taking place in Chennai. In turn, you will see the semi-final then take place at the Eden Gardens, the historic Eden Gardens, which, remember, hosted the final of the 87 edition, the semi-final of the 96 edition, which India lost to Sri Lanka. And now you will see one of the two semi-finals of the 2023 edition take place at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. So there is no space as far as the Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi is concerned. That's out of the picture. The Chepauk is out of the picture. The Chidambaram Stadium is out of the picture. So none of those venues have been shortlisted. It turns out that the Eden Gardens and the 1KD are front runners for the semi-finals to be taking place. The final, of course, that's public knowledge now, will take place in Ahmedabad at the Narendra Modi Stadium. So these are the details as far as the venues are concerned. But like we said earlier as well, let's quickly talk you through what is India's schedule going to look like, the draft of which we've managed to access here at Sports Day. We shared it a little while back with you as well, and the official announcement is going to take place in just about 13 hours from now. But let's just revisit that since we are talking right now. Let's just revisit what India's draft schedule looks like. The tournament for India starts on the 8th of October, ends on the 11th of October. 8th of October is where India will be seen facing Australia at the Chepauk. On the 11th, then action shifts to the national capital and India will be playing against Afghanistan. Then, of course, is the match that many of you would be interested in, and that is the game against Pakistan, which will take place on the 15th of October in Ahmedabad. Action then shifts to Pune, where on the 19th of October, India will be playing against Bangladesh, after which India will be playing their fifth match, and that'll be on the 22nd. So just about a 2-day gap over there. On the 22nd of October, India will be playing New Zealand at Dharamshala. After which, 29th of October is when India will face England in Lucknow. followed by a game on the 2nd of November, which will be taking place in Mumbai. And that'll be with one of the teams that will qualify from the ongoing qualifiers. 5th of November is when India play South Africa at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata, and on the 11th will be India's last match as far as the group stage is concerned. India's last match, you're playing the round robin format, so the last match for India is going to take place on the 11th of November, which will be against the second team which will qualify from the ongoing qualifiers, and that will take place on the 11th of November in Bengaluru. So this is what the draft schedule looks like. Of course, the official announcement is going to take place in Mumbai tomorrow. Siddharth, my dear colleague, will be there, so you stay tuned to Sports Day, and do follow us across all platforms, because we're going to be going live the moment the schedule is made public. Siddharth will be giving us live updates all the way from Mumbai, but we here at Sports Day will also be joining you guys later on as we try and dissect what venues India will be playing at. Of course, we know the opposition, but what could it mean for India playing at certain venues? We will be diving deep into that tomorrow. So stay tuned, tap that bell icon, join us. Nikhil will be there. There'll be Vikrant sir as well. Rahul Rawat will be joining us. So all those voices will be here on this platform, as you know, always. So we will keep you updated. Shane Dias will also be there. Tap that bell icon so that you know when we go live with that mega event. We will in fact be bringing you live visuals from Mumbai as well. So don't forget to watch those as well. For now, thank you so much and bye-bye.